So, it's mid-January. I'm sitting on my couch, still in my pajamas, holding my phone. The gym app is open. Day 4 of my new life. And my brain goes, okay, technically you could still go. Meanwhile, my body is already halfway under a blanket, watching TV, and I'm negotiating with myself. Tomorrow counts. Rest days are important. One missed day doesn't mean anything. And then another thought shows up. What if I already failed? Yeah, same story again. And that guilt feeling, the feeling that maybe you're just not the kind of person who follows through. Welcome back to Dose of Confidence, your little boost of clarity and courage. Today we're talking about why New Year's resolutions fail, why they seem to fall apart so fast, and why that might not actually be your fault. And honestly, I should probably say this upfront. I'm still figuring this out too. I'm just thinking out loud and inviting you to think with me for the next few minutes. So here is how it usually starts. A new year shows up and suddenly we feel powerful. Like this year is different. This year I'm going to eat healthier. I'm going to the gym 5 times a week and we are pumped because January 1st does this sneaky thing to our brains. It hands us a dopamine hit wrapped in hope, a new page, a reset button, a chance to reinvent ourselves. It feels like an identity reset. This year, I'm the kind of person who works out. I'm disciplined. This year, I have my life together. And yeah, that hope feels good. So January feels like a permission to start over. And then a few weeks pass, motivation disappears, the gym feels full, cooking feels exhausting, and the couch feels right. And then the thoughts start. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm just not disciplined. Why can everyone else do this but me? I've been there so many times that, no joke, I almost stopped making New Year's resolutions altogether because it felt worse to decide and then not follow through. But here's what I've been realizing. Most resolutions don't fail because we're weak. They fail because we expect willpower to do a job it was never meant to do. Willpower is like coffee. Great for starting the day, but it wears off way faster than we expect. And we usually stack massive goals on top of it. We don't say, I'll move my body a little more. We say, 5 times a week, no excuses. We don't say, I'll eat more vegetables. We say, no sugar, no junk food, new me. And then we want results immediately. We start checking the mirror like it owes us something. 1 week and nothing's changed and our mind goes, see, this isn't working. That's confirmation bias at work. We subconsciously look for evidence that supports giving up. And when motivation fades, as it always does, we think something is wrong with us. But motivation was never supposed to stay. It just gets you started. What actually keeps you going is a system. We expect linear progress in a chaotic life, like nothing unexpected is going to happen, like work won't get busy, like we won't get tired, sick, overwhelmed, or just need to rest. I'm guilty of this too, but real change is messy. It skips days. Sometimes it disappears for a week and quietly comes back. You know, tiny consistent actions compound over time, not dramatic ones, just small things, done more often than not. Another reason resolutions fail, we try to change our identity without changing our environment. We say, I'll just be more disciplined. Meanwhile, the snacks are right there. The gym bag is buried in the closet. The couch has claimed permanent ownership of us. Our environment wins more often than motivation ever will. If the good choice is hard and the easy choice is comfortable, guess who wins? Every single time. So what do we do with all of this? First, it's not too late to adjust your goals. January isn't a deadline, it's just a month. Try fewer goals, smaller commitments. Progress counts, even when it doesn't look like much. Second, build systems, not motivation. Decide in advance what you will do on low energy days. Make returning easier than quitting, which brings me to that mindset shift. Stop starting over, start returning. Miss the day? Return. Miss the week? Return. No dramatic resets required. Consistency matters more than perfection ever will. Celebrate small wins that builds momentum and keeps us moving. And if you can, don't do it alone. Borrow support, a friend, a reminder, a routine, whatever makes it easier. External systems help when internal motivation runs out. And maybe redefine success, not as perfection, as showing up. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this. You're not behind. You didn't fail. You're just in the messy middle. And that's where change actually happens. There's a quote that says, "It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop." If this video helped you, feel free to subscribe and share it with someone who might need it. And let me know what other topics you'd like to hear about next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.